Today, I am going to share to you about my preparation for my upcoming activity, which is the trekking to Mount Ilawood at Santa Rita, Samar. The content of this vlog will highlight on how am I going to execute the pre-climb planning, the hiking and backpacking safety, the camp management, and the equipment for hiking and backpacking, which is very much needed when engaging to trekking activity or hiking. Our upcoming hike will be composed of 6 persons in a group that would probably be my friends, because hiking with my friends is more enjoyable than hiking alone. The next thing we are going to do is to follow the minor climb preparation, since it is easy, simple, and safer for us as new trekkers. The site for our mountain climbing has been chosen because of its accessibility or nearness to our locality. This was also chosen because this site has served lots of people in taking short-time mountain climbing or camping. For hiking and backpacking safety, I've instructed my co-hikers that we should have enough rest or sleep before we go to trekking and hiking. And also, before we go to hiking or the date of hiking comes, I will encourage or suggest to my co-hikers that we should engage to activities that will help increase or boost our strength and endurance, like for example jogging and any cardiovascular activities, so that this will help reduce our body to get easily exhausted, and this will help our body to get ready for the trek. In addition to hiking and backpacking safety, I will also instruct or tell my co-hikers that aside from overall body fitness, our mind is also important to be healthy or mentally sound, because this will help us in surviving the trek. For camp management, I will try to make sure that all of my co-hikers will leave nothing but footprints, meaning I will try to make sure that all of their garbages or food waste must be properly disposed. And I will also try to convince or encourage them that they should minimize their noise in order to avoid disturbance to wild animals living in the mountain. Furthermore, I will try to make sure that all of my co-hikers will prevent or avoid any activities like feeding wildlife species in the mountain. And also, I will make sure that they will reduce any activities or actions that can pollute the water and the physical environment of the mountain or the site we are going to explore. Thus, when the set date of hiking comes, I will instruct that all members shall go together, like the person who is assigned as the leader will lead the route we are going to take, and every member should not take any shortcut route, because this will lead to further problems. And the person who is assigned as the tail of the group will make sure that all of the members are intact or still kept together. For equipment in hiking and backpacking, our group decided to bring foods that are not difficult to cook, since we are just going to go to the site for an overnight camping. A tent, a sleeping bag, a fire starter, a water bottle, and a first aid kit are the most important things that each member of the group shall bring, because in times of unexpected circumstances where one member forgot to bring those, we have our own to let him borrow or provide it to her or him. These essential equipments for hiking and backpacking are very much important to consider, because when a person plans to engage in hiking or mountaineering, he or she should provide these things for himself or herself, because this will help her or him to survive the mountaineering or the hiking. And by bringing those things that are very essential for the trek, will also help the trekker to reduce the weight that he or she is carrying. Like for example, you are just going to bring a lot of colas instead of water. Well, that is not a good action of a good trekker, because for me, a good trekker leaves inappropriate or unnecessary things that are not needed for the trek. And what is the most important to bring, or what is the most essential things to bring, are the only thing that a trekker should put into his or her backpack, because the weight that he or she is carrying also contributes to the difficulties when he or she climbs the mountain. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.